Sprint Center get a new name? That's a good question. You're looking live towards the downtown arena right now. As Sprint and T-Mobile get ready to merge, changes are coming. Here's KCTV5's Joe Chiodo.
Just last week, the $26.5 billion merger was given the green light in federal district court. It'll impact more than 100 million customers. And with the Sprint name ingrained in the Kansas City community, it could mean even more changes right here. The Sprint Center has been a staple of downtown Kansas City since 2007. Power and Light opened that same year. Together, the two brought new energy to the streets. Take the Big 12 tourney, for example.
We have a sea of visitors that are seeing what a wonderful place the Sprint Center and the Power and Light District are.
But soon, Sprint will likely be no more. The merged company will be called the new T-Mobile. So could we see a T-Mobile Center here in KC? The former Safeco Field in Seattle just rebranded as T-Mobile Park last year, bringing a lot of changes and a lot of magenta.
Change is always different. You know, it's difficult for everybody when you see change, right? But it happened.
It could be a glimpse into the new look of Kansas City. Sprint has a 25-year contract for the naming rights of our venue here in KC. The company pays about $1.7 million a year. So far, in 12 and a half years, they've paid more than $20.5 million. The new T-Mobile company would still have to pay out the rest of that contract, but it would also be allowed to then change the name. It's likely they'll want to. Other venues are often rebranded following such takeovers and mergers. Philadelphia's Wachovia Center became Wells Fargo Center in 2010 when the two banking companies merged. I asked T-Mobile about the possibility. The company says it has no update to share at this time. But in a statement, the Sprint Center told me once the merger transaction is finalized, any modifications to our long-term contract, including the venue name, would be contemplated. Joe Chiodo, KCTV5 News.
Besides Seattle, there's also T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's home of the Las Vegas Golden Knights hockey team. So KC would be the third venue with the T-Mobile name.
And KCTV5 has also reached out to visit KC, the Chamber of Commerce, and the KC Sporting Commission. They all say they haven't been told of any plans to change the name. Have a good question you want answered? Just email Joe at goodquestion@kctv5.com.